Hi guys, welcome to Family Create. Hope you're all doing well. So it's exciting time for us Fold users, and today Fold5 has been announced. So we couldn't wait to check out the devices that were announced today. So we checked out the Galaxy Z Fold 5, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classics, and a couple of other devices. We'll be releasing all of the videos shortly, but let's go check out the Z Fold 5 now.
Let's compare the gap first.
There is a huge difference.
Yeah. In terms of thickness, let's see how thick they are.
Huge difference in it.
So this one seems to be in this kind of, what color is this? Light blue?
It's like a baby blue kind of.
Same camera arrangement, but the flashlight has moved from there to here. So it's outside of the body now.
So previous flash.
Yeah. The hinge seems much. It seems a bit thinner. Let me see. Yeah. This one's slightly roundy, and this one's more flatter. But in terms of the actual physical changes, there's very little physical changes. Outer screen is kind of the same anyway. Height-wise, it's the same. There's no change externally. But let's open it up now and see the big difference. Okay, now I'm interested to see how this is a new hinge they've built, and it's got a water drop design. So it's supposed to have less crease. The crease is visible. You can see here. Look.
Yeah.
Let's open this one up.
Less than the...
Slightly less. It's meant to be 15% less. Maybe the case. Slightly less crease, but it's definitely there. You can still feel the crease. Not as much as I can on the Fold 4. Definitely less crease than on the Fold 4 when you rub your finger over. So it's an improvement definitely. Now as for the actual device, in terms of specs, it's got the new Snapdragon Gen 8 tubes, I think second generation processor. Slightly one better than the Galaxy Fold 4. But most of the features are nearly, in terms of the bezel and all that, it all looks the same.
Yeah.
Not much difference here. But the S Pen is a big change. This is the new S Pen, and it's
it's very similar to the S22, and it's slightly bigger, but it's flat. So this is the S22.
Yeah, same. Interestingly, same thickness. Actually, it feels thinner than the S22 S Pen.
Is it? Let me feel it.
Go on, try it.
It does actually, because S22 is slightly still rounder.
It's rounder, yeah.
It's flat,
This one's flat. But it feels thinner than the S22, so that's a big difference. Whereas the Galaxy Fold 4 S Pen, as we know, it's quite a bit bigger. It's rounded. It's kind of rounded. So look at the difference. And that's the
I
side.
think a lot of us were asking for a smaller pen. So we've got a smaller pen, but we really wanted an integrated one.
Yeah, they've flattened it on both sides. So both sides of the pen is flattened.
Yeah.
Whereas the old one on the Fold 4, is flat on one side where the button is, but the other side was rounded. But you still got the Samsung logo over there. But in terms of the tip, this one seems less sharp.
Yeah, the
But
tip is more rounder and it's great.
let me just see how the pen feels actually to use on the screen. I wonder if it has any special features. Well, it's got the action button already. My usual app I go to for this is Note. We just tried Note. It feels better.
What about going over the crease? Can
Yeah.
you feel it?
No, you can't feel it going over the crease, which is kind of good. I wonder what the other, if that Fold5 S Pen works on this one. Yeah, it does. Yeah. You can feel it slightly. But definitely feels more comfortable to use. I wonder if they have the case with the new.
They do over there. We'll
Yeah,
have a look in
we'll
a
have a look at
minute.
the case. Yeah. But to be honest, that's probably the only major change. I will have a look at the camera quickly. But the S Pen seems to be the biggest difference I can see at the moment. But the crease is definitely less, but you can feel it. Or just check if the S Pen from Fold5 works on Fold4. Yeah, it works.
How about getting a note out and see if you can write?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does work. So that's the pen. Let's look at the camera quickly. So camera is nearly identical to the other to Fold4 in terms of spec, I think.
Take a picture of that fold over there, the cream one.
So it's got a nice bokeh effect. Faded the background away quite nicely because I was focusing on that object there, this item here. That's 3 times zoom. In terms of the zoom, it's the same. 3 times optical zoom. So no different really. Cover display. In terms of opening and closing it, it feels.
How does it feel?
Feels.
Stiff?
It's quite stiff, but feels good. You try. There you go.
Yeah. Compared to Fold4, it does feel a little more stiffer, but it does open. Once you pull it open, it actually flies open a bit. So I guess closing it, you can feel the stiffness, but once you get to that stage, it opens very quickly.
Yeah. And I think the flex mode should.
So I think that's
should
the
work
flex
fine.
mode, isn't it?
The flex mode should work fine.
So yeah, so you can actually stop at any stage.
Yeah, which is the same as
Yeah.
Fold4.
The power button and volume rockers, they feel pretty much the same. And you've got the SIM slot there, same still. Yeah. The speaker grills are slightly smaller than the Fold4. Microphones still same locations. You can see the gap. A lot more gap there compared to the new one, which is what we're after. And if you look at the hinge, it's pretty much flat compared to the Fold4. And also, you can see the black part a lot more compared to the Fold4. And then, again, positioning of everything here is pretty much exactly the same, identical. At the back again, the speaker grill, smaller than previous Fold4. And then microphone, same places again, and charging port as well.
It is lighter than Fold4.
Yeah, it's lighter and thinner, slightly thinner than Fold4.
And you can kind of notice it in the hand.
Yeah, you do actually. to feel the difference. And also you can see the hinge is flat, whereas here you can see how much more is sticking out.
It's got, I think it's only certain full brightness, maximum brightness. This one's got higher brightness, I think 1700 nits of brightness, which is more than the Fold 4. Fold 4 only has 1000 nits of brightness, so it's got much more, which means you can use it outdoors, you can see it better than you can see on Fold 4.
The screen looks really good as well.
Yeah, it feels smooth.
What's the refresh rate on it?
120 megahertz. Same as what we have on Fold 4. Battery life wise, it's got the same capacity as well as Fold 4, but because of the new processor, you may see some improvements in the battery life, but it's the same battery size for both. To be honest, all of this is all the same. Let's quickly just check what software version is running. One 5.1.1 UI, Android 13.
What about the storage capacity?
This one, I don't know. They come in the same ranges.
Go into battery and device kit.
This one's 256 gigabyte. They do have 512 and 1 terabyte.
So with the Fold 4, we went for 1 terabyte.
Yeah, and the RAM wise, 12 gigabyte of RAM. So that's same as Fold 4. To be honest, it doesn't look. You can't tell any other differences. Maybe slightly less bezel, but not much. Can you cover anything else here?
Can you get the front screen? Let's see how everything is on the front screen.
Front screen, yeah, it's exactly the same as Fold 4. You can still run all the apps. It's okay for quick information, replying to messages. But you wanna open it up when you wanna do multitasking. And talking of multitasking, actually, let's quickly have a look. So you've got your taskbar here, and it shows you the more recent apps that you add. So same, and you should have. You can still run more. So if I wanna put in. You can have sort of floating ones as well. So I can make that into, I can have another one. So I'm going to make that into a bubble. You can have lots of floating ones.
So you can have loads of apps open.
You can have loads of apps open, yeah. You can do the same on Fold 4 and Fold 3. And also probably in Fold 2 as well. Go in there because of the...
Yeah, so this is the case, and then you have the pen there, but...
And it does go completely flat. It is flat.
Yeah.
I can't put it in all the way because of this.
Yeah, because of the security tag, yeah.
Yeah, but it does go completely flat. So it looks like when you put it down, it doesn't rock.
That's good.
So that means the phone will sit completely flat, even with the pen in the case. Whereas the last year's one, as you can see, it's got a huge bump to it.
Yeah, and it will drop.
Yeah.
But the case itself is plasticky. It's plasticky. Feels nice and smooth. It's not slippery, so it's matte, basically. It doesn't feel very expensive, actually. It looks quite cheap.
It does feel a bit cheap, yeah. But
so I'm not impressed.
Yeah, but the good thing is at least
I like the design, yeah.
The fact that the pen can slot nicely in, totally flush. You sort of push that That's there.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
That's just sort of
The docking for the
I
pen.
think it sort of keeps the pen sort of secure in there,
I see.
and then you kind of pull this down to release it.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it, yeah.
But yeah, and then there's another color.
So you got the beige here. So I guess the color is coordinated. You can coordinate it with the phone color as well. So you got the beige here.
But
So
the
if
pen,
you get a beige one, you
but
can
the
get
pen
the beige
does
case.
fit in very nicely.
Yeah. Completely flat, yeah.
Which is good news. But in case you're wondering, will this work with Fold 4? Probably not, because of the camera flash placement, and I think also the camera placement will be.
Yeah, this camera is much bigger compared to the new one.
It probably won't work. Size-wise, the phone is identical. But yeah, that's that. And then this is same as my one.
Take the case of that. Identical.
Slightly brighter.
Slightly lighter in color, and this has got a shiny finish, whereas this one is not as shiny as that one.
And just like you're saying, the camera module look.
Yeah.
So the other case definitely isn't gonna work.
No, it's not.
Definitely not gonna work.
I think the camera bump is lower. This one is slightly higher.
Yeah, definitely it's lower. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Lower on the Fold 5. Yeah.
Lower on the new Fold 5, higher on the Fold 4, and also larger. Camera ring has a distinction like the S23 Ultra. It's got that same kind of circular look, whereas the the Fold 4 is much more lower down and more kind of like towards the actual camera frame itself.
So the flash is there compared to here.
I think the flash there looks really weird. It should really have been there.
It does feel, Fold 5 does feel lot lighter in the hand.
The only difference is the camera, really. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. That looks like they've only got two colors here. The blue one.
No, they've got the black one over there.
Oh, they got the black one as well. Should I look at the black one?
Let's go have a look at the black one.
What?
So they've got the options of the earbuds here, the different colors.
This is the black one. The
black one looks nice actually. It's more matte, frosty look to it.
Yeah, this one is definitely, it's not matte. I mean, it is matte, but it's kind of very smooth.
Yeah, it's more like it doesn't have that shine. So that's our hands-on, guys. I hope you find the video useful. As for me, I'm quite disappointed because I feel Samsung has become complacent. They're not doing anything more to give us the incentive to basically upgrade, because I feel that it's still the same Fold, nothing amazingly major for me to upgrade. The only difference with this Fold 5 to me is basically the hinge technology, and that doesn't really stand out much other than the gap that you can see, the slight difference. The other thing is the S Pen, which is great. The S Pen is much more smaller, fits in the case, and it doesn't wobble when you put it down, but it would have been great if they could have integrated that. And the camera frame is much smaller, lower down than Fold 4. So do comment down below, guys, and let me know what your opinion is. So all the devices are available on pre-order at the moment, and they will be on sale in stores from 11th of August. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found the video useful, please do give it a like and support us by subscribing. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.